Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, here is, you mentioned a wrestler. It's interesting. This is all cosplay, right? And
I don't know. I'm
someone
sure
wrote
it's
it,
still
you
out
know.
on that.
what? Shut up. You don't actually believe wrestling.
Oh, I like real sports, not wrestling.
Old Matt, though. It is interesting, though,
Old
to
Matt was
watch.
obsessed with this stuff.
It's interesting just because it gives you a sense of what is in the zeitgeist, right? And what is this guy.
This is a WWE champion, Daniel Bryan.
Now,
Wow. Is he
Donald
about to
Trump
drop
came
some
from.
AOC?
Donald Trump was heavily involved in this. Good friends with what's his face,
And
McMahon.
that's how he met a young Sam
And Linda
Nunberg.
McMahon was in the administration.
She is.
She's
It's a
still-
small
she's
business.
still-
Small business.
But
yeah.
do you remember the Sam Nunberg thing? That's the best part.
Is that where he saw him? for the
Where
first
he
time?
saw him as a weird little boy dressed as a wrestler, and Trump came out and he was just like, he was there and he shook my hand. And 15 years later, I didn't know I'd be planning racist memes for him on a thing called Facebook. But that's how it all started.
Here is what is the name of this wrestler? Do we know?
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan, and he
good
is
name. That's not a
he
San
is
Francisco name. It's a
the
real name.
anti-hero in the context, I think, of wrestling. It'll be interesting to see his narrative arc. Yeah. But he delivers this critique to Ed McMahon, and it's pretty legit.
Vince,
Vince,
of course you don't want to listen to this because you and the entire baby boomer generation are the great parasites of this world. You see, these people bowed down to you when you came out, but they don't realize that you and your entire generation, you take, and you give nothing back, putting profits over both the people and the planet every single time. And they bow to you for it. They bow to you for it.
You saying this isn't real?
Woke.
It's like you pulled this incredible magic trick, this illusion.
looks like
Well,
a
you've
yoke
concealed from them all the economic and environmental debt that you've created, and they've become satisfied
Environmental
with
debt.
trading Instagram likes and Facebook messages and social media stuff. All while you're in the back hoarding all the wealth, hoarding all the power, and they ignore it because they're distracted. You've created an environment for somebody like AJ Styles to become a hero.
yeah, it sort of goes off the rails at the end there, where he's like talking about promoting another wrestler. But that's pretty good
That
stuff.
was really
awesome.
good.
I think
Join DSA.
Yeah, getting the concept
made
of
the joke
environmental debt into
Yeah.
the bloodstream, I think, is
He should. He should start wearing a DSA monogram.
Yeah.
We should have him
He's
on
the
the show.
rose.
That would be pretty cool.
definitely
I
do
don't know
a
if he
show.
could do that with his contract, but that would be worth checking out.
So I'm gonna
It'll
go
be
out
worth.
there.
Well, I don't see why not. I mean, we should see if we can get him on the show.
I like that he did it in a cardigan too.
Yes,
Very on
the
brand.
yoked coffee shop guy. That's awesome. That's so dope.
Let's.
So the guy who's like whinily listening to Ani DeFranco all of a sudden took steroids and threatened to lay out Vince McMahon.